just had our little business meeting. I guess you'd call it, with Omnisend. Green risotto.
Today's job is first thing unpacking from Stationery Fest. I thought we would talk to you about a little secret we've been keeping behind the scenes. It's the day of the wildflower launch, and yeah, you don't have enough time to do the product listings as I would normally fully do them. I came up with a plan B. Stress, 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 stress. I'm supposed to be live right now. The wildflower collection is full of pretty florals and uplifting messages. I'm pressing the button. Woo! Things are in carts. Okay, I'm somebody who's had to learn to... I've just got an order. Who's placed the first order? What a week it has been. Let's get ready for an exciting day, because today I am off to London to meet with Omnisend, the email marketing platform that I have recently been using. And it's really fun to be getting out of the office for the day and travelling to London. I took my laptop and started setting up product listings for my wildflower launch while I was on the train. And then when I got to London, I went to meet the lovely Millie from Prints by Millie and her sister Jess, as Millie was also invited to the meeting, so it was great to be able to meet her in person. We met at this really fun themed bar that was like an old train station. And then we walked around together to this lovely Italian restaurant, Amalfi, which is where we were meeting Omnisend.
Hi guys, I'm here with Emma from Sunshine Lane. We've just had our little business meeting. I guess you'd call it, with Omnisend.
Yeah.
There was 5 people in total. It was 2 from Omnisend and then 3 of us, like small business owners. Yeah. We both had the, what was it called?
The risotto something.
Verdi.
Oh, yeah. Green risotto.
That's it. And it was delicious. And then we had a dessert as well. So we're very happy and
we're satisfied.
Yeah. But no, it was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really
just,
nice.
Like really casual, just chatting about how we're getting on with the service and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ideas for what we can implement more and things like that. Lots to take away from it, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And I think there's going to be opportunities for us to be able to ask for advice and on how we can improve and then pass that knowledge on, which is really good.
Yeah, definitely. But we've got probably an hour or so now till we're going to head back home.
Yeah.
So we might go for another drink. We met up for a drink before the meal just so we could meet and walk in together, so it wasn't as scary,
not as intimidating, and because we've never met in person before, which is nice.
And I feel it's weird, we've never met in person, but I feel like we have. We've just
I'm like, oh hello, there's Millie there. Hi, just sat down.
No, it's been lovely.
Good day all round.
Good, really good day. And I think we'll probably go for another drink now or something before we head home.
A celebration of our first business meeting, I suppose.
Tick that off.
Yeah.
Here's so many more.
Morning everyone, it is Wednesday and I am back for my first day in the studio since Stationery Fest. So yesterday you will have seen my trip to London, and it was a great meeting. I think it's really good when you're working with people to be able to put a face to the name, and it's so much easier to be able to build relationships in person. And it was just a really good opportunity to be able to talk all things email marketing and to be able to get some tips of things to try and implement, that I can share that with you guys in a future vlog and see how it goes and share that learning with you. So that's really great. I think the more I can work together with Omnisend and the more I can learn and the more I can share on these vlogs, and I'm hoping that it'll give us lots of new things to try. So I'm really, really happy that I went. It was a lovely day. It was lovely to meet Millie in person. Her and her sister Jess were really, really lovely, and so that was a really good bonus to the day, was to be able to get to spend a bit of time with Millie. But now we're back. It was a bit of a late night because, I mean, in fairness, I did get a slightly later train so that I could spend a bit of time with Millie and her sister after the meal, but then my first train was late. I missed my connecting train. I would have had to wait for like an hour, so I wasn't that far from home at that point. It was about a 25-minute drive, so my husband came and picked me up, but it was closer to midnight when I actually got home and sorted. So I'm quite tired this morning. With a yawn. It was a lot of travel and a lot to do on my first day back at work after Stationery Fest, but it was a good day. So today's job is first thing unpacking from Stationery Fest, because until this morning everything's still been sat in my hallway. I haven't unpacked it at all. So I'll show you the state of things as they are. My notepads and journals are still in the house because they'll stay in there. So this is sort of how everything else is sitting / how I left the studio in my mad panic of setting off for Stationery Fest. So my desk isn't too bad, but there's lots of things where they don't belong. And then I have a load of seconds tumblers down here which aren't as big of a concern. I've got a pile of tools. This stuff all needs to be sorted to go back in my storage cupboard, all my display stands and things, so we just put them over there when we came in. I need to give my printing station a tidy up because there's just random papers everywhere and that all needs sorting. There's stuff I didn't end up taking all over the floor, and then this is where we were packing and making stuff, so and where we've kind of brought stuff in to be unpacked. So there's a bunch of boxes and bags and various bits, and these DTF transfers need putting away, various bits from making, and then I will be putting my desks back where they go and getting rid of this temporary table. And then this is the state of the desk. So there's lots of things that we did take, we didn't take, all over the place. There's display stands all over the floor that I didn't take with me in the end. So there's lots to be sorted. And then we've got a little helper in the office this morning.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm moonlighting.
Well, more on that in a minute, but first let's get to tidying. So now we're all tidied up and back to normal, I thought we would talk to you about a little secret we've been keeping behind the scenes, very naughty of us, and that is that my lovely mum, as she's always known in vlogs, but will hereby be known as Al because that is her name, is working for Sunshine Lane 2 days a week.
Yay!
So Stationery Fest was actually your first official day in office. And today's normally you work a Monday and a Wednesday, and I thought it'd be mean to make you come in after Stationery Fest on Monday, and I didn't have any intention of doing that. So you had the day off, you had your first day off.
I did.
And then, so today's your first proper day in the studio. The thinking being that when I become a mum in a few months' time, that I can step back a bit and you can be me for 2 days a week.
Yeah.
And also just to give me a hand, because with trade shows and things, and obviously when I had that big wholesale order, it just completely took over everything, and obviously I want to try and get more of those, but being able to both keep up with trying to find stockists and keep the communication going, as well as actually processing those orders, I can't do that alongside everything else.
And there's no time for you to be creative because you've just been doing all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard to juggle it.
She's sat in front of me.
Excuse me, move your big head. Lie down.
Oh. So, unofficially, I've been working doing trade shows and events with you, but now I'm getting paid for doing that.
Yeah! Finally, the longest unpaid internship ever. I'm like a tyrant of a boss. Obviously, it's a new big step up for Sunshine Lane, and we talked a lot about the fact that you were helping me a lot, but I wasn't wanting to ask you to do it because you'd already done your full-time job.
Yeah.
You've got 5 miles, you're like me, you're autistic like me, you get exhausted like me. And you're older than me. So
Just a bit.
Yeah, so I felt like, that's not really fair. So you've gone down to 3 days a week in your other job.
Yeah.
And you're doing 2 days with
Yeah.
me.
And I think that'll be a nice balance because I'm a mental health nurse, and that's a stressful job. So having 2 days less stress, or a different type of stress,
Yeah.
will be nice, and it's nice to break the week up. So my normal job as a nurse will be Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, and then Sunshine Lane Mondays and Wednesdays, and it'll be nice to just have that variation in the week and help you out. I've got some of my voice back actually. Some people who saw me at Stationery Fest on Saturday, I'd got no voice, so apologies if I'm a bit croaky, but it's coming back.
It's coming back, you're getting there. That would also have meant it was mean to ask you to come in on Monday.
Yeah.
Pulled a sickie on your first day. So yeah, obviously it's another big step, but another big risk, I suppose, for Financial Lane, for Sunshine Lane, because before you were helping me as and when, and I was sort of paying you in stationery and coffees, but now obviously I'm an employer and I've got to do all those things, actually pay you for your time, do all the other things that go along with being an employer, paying national insurance, paying into your pension, all those things, doing it properly and above board. But I think it's also given us both a drive to be we need to get this money coming in.
Yeah.
So what are the priority tasks? And I think sometimes it's easy to be distracted and take on other projects that actually aren't money-making projects. And I think it's, obviously there's things I'll always do because I love it and I love the creativity and things like that. But I think it's going to make me think more about how much money do I need to be bringing in this month and where is it going to come from, rather than that being a decision lower down the list because I just love the creativity of it. So it's definitely made me put our business hat on a lot more, but
it'll drive us both, I think, won't it, and motivate us both to bring that business in and maintain those relationships really with suppliers as well as people who stock you
Yeah.
you know, wholesale orders and things like that.
Yeah, definitely. And we've got another trade show in July, Home and Gift in Harrogate. And then we've got in September, we're doing Autumn Fair for the first time at the NEC. And then that'll be our trade shows for this year. I was invited back to Top Draw in the Launchpad again in September, but it will be too much because I've also got Southwest Planner Club in September. So yeah, it would have been just all too much. So yeah, that'll be our trade shows for this year, but it also means that if you're keeping in touch with suppliers and stuff, that they will have met you already at the event, and it's just kind of a nice introduction, isn't it?
Yeah. And, you know, Emma, you said, oh, I can trust you. So, you know, your first employee needs to be somebody that you can trust, and you know that they're going to do things how you want them done. So we work quite similar, don't we?
We do.
So,
and it's, because that's the thing. I think had I been at the point where I needed to employ someone, but there wasn't someone I knew that I could take on, that I knew I could trust and work well with, I would have put it off for as long as humanly possible, because just becoming an employer and all the things that go with that, if you're going to employ someone that is potentially going to mess you around and not be reliable and like send wrong orders out and, you know, stuff like that, that's going to end up costing the business money, it's actually adding stress rather than taking some of the stress away. But because I know that I can trust you, in fact, you're like my quality checker anyway. You're like, why have you done this like this? What's this? You've made a mistake in this. There's a typo in your email. Why didn't you run it by me? So I know I'll be all right. Like, I can just give you important stuff and trust you to get on with it. And then it really is like a weight off my shoulders. I haven't got to be constantly checking. Because you did make me laugh earlier, because so Al did some orders for me and you hadn't sealed the envelopes.
No.
And I was like, why haven't you sealed these envelopes? And you were like, well, I didn't know if you'd want to check my work. And I was like, you've packed orders for me before. I think you can pack the orders. I trust you to pack the orders. So we'll see if we get any complaints.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We won't.
No.
So yeah, big welcome to my newest member of the team.
I need a job title.
I thought you were going to be the operations manager.
Operations manager, because I'm going to operations manager, because I'm going to be dealing with all the admin-y side of the business, aren't I, and making sure everything runs smoothly in that respect.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Make sure everything's go, go, go.
Yeah, I need a name badge. And...
Oh, I'll look into it. I haven't even got one myself. So yeah, that is the update, and so you'll be in and out of studio vlogs and stuff. Not that you haven't been in ones before. You were probably in last week's. And then we'll update you on how it's all going, any challenges we've come across, what it's like to actually work with another person in terms of like, how am I going to pass you work to do, and how are we going to manage the logistics of stuff, and kind of the task management side, the project management side, like all those things. I think is a whole new thing that we can talk about on this channel and be able to give advice on what worked and what didn't. Hello Maggie. So we'll keep you posted. On Thursday I headed to my local Hobbycraft first thing because I wanted to pick up some large poster boards in my brand colours. So I got a pink and a yellow, and I wanted to use these as backdrops for photos. I usually use 12 by 12 cardstock, but this just gives me a bit more space to work with. And so I spent the whole day working through my different products and taking and editing the photos. And then on Friday morning, me and my husband actually went on a macaron making workshop. It was just us. It was a present he got me for my birthday, and it was such good fun. Caroline was such a great teacher and taught us the whole process from start to finish. So here they are ready to go in the oven. And then when they were done, we piped a chocolate ganache in the middle that we'd made. and kind of sandwich that in between the two halves of the macaron. And here they are finished. So mine are the pink ones and my husband's are the green. Hi everyone, it is Friday. It is the day of the wildflower launch. As you can probably see from the bags under my eyes, it has been a very busy week and it has been, yeah, it's been hectic. It's been all over the place. It's been a real mix of things and I haven't slept the last couple of nights and I'm feeling a bit bleh. But I'm also feeling really excited and happy because it's the online wildflower launch and I've had the best morning. So for my birthday, my husband bought me a macaron making workshop experience and we went together and did it this morning and we were the only two people there in this gorgeous house with a lovely lady called Caroline. She runs Huntington House Kitchen, and if anyone is in the Midlands area, she's based in Shrewsbury. If that's travelable for you, I would recommend, and I am going to leave it in the link below. She showed us how to make macarons step by step, so we've come away with the skills of how to do it, and also to make marbled ones, so they have different colours running through them. And because I don't eat dairy, she swapped out the buttercream and we made it with a chocolate ganache in the middle with dairy-free chocolate. Oh my goodness. So I haven't sampled one yet, but it was just so amazing how she took us through each step. We had coffee and cake breaks. It was so lovely. Just such a lovely morning. And I was thinking in the back of my head, I've got so much to do for this launch later. But I was having such a good morning that I was like, I'm not stressing, I'm not rushing myself. I get home when I get home and we'll worry about that then. But we just ended up with these beautiful, beautiful macarons. I chose to make pink swirly ones, my husband made green ones, and I was super impressed with how they turned out. They look good anyway. I'm gonna sample one in a little bit with a cold drink and I can't wait. The ganache is just setting in the fridge because it's a very warm day and it was hot in the car when we were transporting them home, so put them straight in the fridge. I had another couple of jobs to do and it's now 3:10. Now I am going live on Instagram at 5 to 4 to launch this collection and I do not have any of the product listings set up. There are about 30 products and yeah, I'm quite stressed. So when I was in the shower this morning and I was realising, yeah, you don't have enough time to do the product listings as I would normally fully do them, I came up with a plan B. Yesterday was all photos and editing, so I've got lovely photos of everything. So I'm going to put the photos up and a short description, because what normally takes me the time is like doing a big flowery description so that Google can like pick up the keywords and stuff. But getting ready for the launch, I'm getting ready for people who already know about and probably already know they want to shop this collection. Hopefully there's some of you out there. And those customers that will trickle through from Google will come over time. So my plan is to do just like a sentence and then the key details that people need to know in terms of like the specifications of stuff, sizes, finishes, etc. Pictures, prices, blah, blah, blah. Run through the list. And then I also need to get an email ready, the homepage ready of the website, set up the website, set up the shipping. So there's quite a lot to do. I'm now feeling like, oh, but we are just gonna speed run it. I know what I'm doing. I've got a system. On the train back from London the other day, I actually set up every single product listing. So it is there waiting for the information to be populated. The pictures are already all uploaded to Shopify. So all I need to do is put the right pictures on the right product listing, fill in all the information, and I'm hoping I might set myself a timer for an hour. That would only mean like 2 minutes per product. If I set myself the timer for the hour, it just might hurry me up. So let's see how long it actually takes. I also think I'm probably pretty high on caffeine and sugar at this point, with a sort of fog of tiredness underneath, but we're gonna do it. Got my timer. Set it for an hour and the blue will go down, and I just love having the visual. Okay, we're working and talking. That took me an hour and a half. What do you mean image failed to upload? That took me an hour and a half, so it's longer than I planned. However, it's a lot quicker than I would normally do it, so it is a lesson that it can be done quicker if I put my mind to it. I have 10 minutes until I'm due to go live on Instagram. I need to set up my tripod for my phone, but I'm just editing the website because I want to add a little slide on saying the wildflower collection's now out. I also want to get a newsletter ready to go at 5, and that's really pushing my luck. So let's see what we can do. Stress. I'm supposed to be live right now. Oh my god, why have I done this to myself? Come on, hurry up. Right. Get that up there, up there, up there, up there. Phone in there. Boop. Start my live video. Okay. Start. Okay, let's clean up a bit. Hi everyone, I'm hoping you can see and hear me okay. I am very excited because it's a few minutes until I launch my wildflower collection live with you. This is the second time I've jumped on Instagram Live to launch a collection. I did it with the Find Your Groove collection a few months ago now. So I'm super excited. So we're going to launch it live in a couple of minutes. There are 29 new products, I believe. I am hyped up on sugar and caffeine because my product launch, no, not product launch, my macaron making class came with a lot of coffee and cake, and I haven't actually sampled a macaron yet, but I will be doing it after this as a reward. And they've got beautiful chocolate ganache in the middle. But I'm not here to tell you about macarons, but I thought you might like to know that I've had a lovely morning. The wildflower collection, which is what I'm actually supposed to be talking about, is full of pretty florals and uplifting messages. And I think it might be the collection that I have enjoyed making the most. I got a bit carried away adding in more and more products. If you watch my YouTube vlogs, you will have seen that I was adding new products right down to the wire ahead of Stationery Fest. So I launched it at Stationery Fest on Saturday. So those that were there in person were lucky enough to shop some of the goodies before I did the online launch. And now it is time for the online launch. I've got my laptop here with me. I've got all my products and I am gonna set everything live because it is 1 minute to the launch, and then I am gonna show you what we have got. I'm pressing the button. Ooh, there it says wildflower. All the products are now there so you can go and shop them, but I will tell you what we've actually got. A lot of the thought behind the wildflower collection is that wildflowers will literally bloom anywhere and they look so delicate, but actually wildflowers have a lot of strength to bloom in places that you wouldn't expect. And there are a lot of kind of similar quotes around that to remind you of your own inner strength and resilience. And so that was a lot of the thinking behind this collection. I can see dots on the website. People are on it. That's very nice. Things are in carts. Things are in carts. Things are in carts. Okay, I'm somebody who's had to learn to... I've just got an order. Who's placed the first order? Let's have a look. It's the lovely Faye. I messaged Faye earlier. What's Faye ordered? An art print and a tumbler. Do you know that's the first glass tumbler that I've sold? Wow, thank you so much, Faye. Yeah, I am definitely someone who has had to learn that things take time. So I have a chronic illness and I used to be I've just had another order from Kathy. Kathy! Oh. Kathy's bought everything! Oh, Kathy. Oh my god, I can't believe people are ordering already. Okay, this is like blowing my mind. Hello, Faye, you're in the chat. Hello. And I've seen Kathy in there somewhere. Thank you both so much. This means the world. So the collection is live. I've just gone live on Instagram to launch the collection. However I got all that done in time is beyond me, but I did it and that was super fun. I love going live to launch a collection. It's the second time I've done it. I really enjoy it. There's just a bit of a buzz around the launch and I get to show off the new products and have a chat with people and see which products people are liking the most, and it's just a really lovely way to launch a collection. I also ate the first macaron and the second and the third, so I thought I would show you one. I don't think I've shown you one. Look at this. This pretty little marbled macaron. I made that this morning with my bare hands, and the lovely Caroline who taught me actually came on my Instagram live. I was like, hello, I've just been telling everyone about your macaron making course. So look at that, small businesses supporting small businesses. They're absolutely delicious, even if I do say so myself. So now I'm going to eat this one. 10 out of 10. Oh, I've had some orders, which is lovely. So thank you so much, Faye, Kathy, Michelle, Sharon, Amanda, a different Sharon, Gemma and Marie for your orders. It just fills my heart with joy. Faye ordered some stuff, then saw something else she wanted and placed another order. So I need to refund her second postage charge because, yeah, I don't want her to have to pay double postage. So I'll do that before I forget it. And now, my plan is to send an email, because I didn't quite get it ready, that was the only thing, naughty. Send the email saying, hello, the collection's now live, and then I think I'm probably gonna take my laptop in the house and do that. Maybe put a post on like Instagram, Facebook, everywhere you can think of to let people know it's live, and then chill, answer a couple of emails and chill out. Liam's cousin's staying tonight, he's coming in a bit, we're gonna have a takeaway. Lovely. I can't believe this collection is live. I'm so looking forward to packing orders next week with my mum, and just a massive thank you. So I will check you back in. I'll check you back in. I'm so tired. I will check back in with you and let you know how no, still haven't got it. I'll check back in with you and let you know how the launch is going, but I think I need rest. I'll see you in a bit. The Wildflower launch was amazing, and I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that supported the launch. Even if you've just commented on my collection, watched the live on Instagram, all of those lovely things, but especially if you've ordered from the new collection, it really means a lot. And so Monday morning, me and my mum got to pack in orders from the weekend, and I wanted to show you a few of the orders that I packed and just say a massive thank you to these people and everyone else that placed an order. So this first order is for Kath. This was the second order I got, and Kath ordered the A4 weekly desk pad, the Be a Wildflower mouse pad, the bullet journal. I couldn't stop looking at the shine. It just shines everywhere. It's so beautiful. She ordered 2 of the Be Patient With Yourself hanging decorations. A Be Patient With Yourself tote bag. I just love this design on the tote bag. A Be a Wildflower enamel pin. Two of the Believe in Yourself enamel key rings. which again I am just in love with. I think it's really hard for me to pick favourites from this collection. It's been fun to do items that I've not done before, and also the Bloom Bright sticker, which has mirrored silver and gold, and this has been the most popular item bought so far from this collection. So I wrapped up those, but Kathy also ordered one of the stainless steel tumblers, the 20-ounce skinny tumblers, and they have the Believe in Yourself design on them that matches the bullet journal. And so I popped one of those in the box too, as well as a reusable straw and one of the free mini art prints. So thank you so much, Kath. Then it was time to pack Anne's order, and Anne also ordered one of the Be Patient With Yourself tote bags. This and the Bloom Bright tote bag have been really popular, and I have to say I am in love with them too, and I can't decide which one I want to use first. Anne also ordered the Wild and Free sticker, the Be Patient With Yourself sticker that matches the tote bag, and the Be a Wildflower sticker, as well as one of the Bloom Bright stickers. So I wrapped those all up, but Anne also ordered one of the Be a Wildflower washi tapes. These have also been really popular, so thank you so much. So I popped that in. Again, with one of the free mini art prints. Thank you so much, Anne. Then I wanted to pack Faye's order. This was actually the first order I received on the live, and Faye ordered some things, watched a bit more of the live, and then ordered something else. So I combined Faye's orders, and they ordered the Bloom Bright art print, which I'm desperate to put up in my office somewhere. I need to put some more prints up and have a bit of a rearrange, I think. Then the Believe in Yourself art print, I just love how this has just got a different feel with like the bold backing colour and the florals. One of the Ground Yourself stickers. And then Faye also ordered one of the frosted tumblers, so I wrapped up these bits first. And then this is the frosted glass tumbler. I have been getting compliments on mine everywhere I've been taking it. I went to a family party at the weekend, and when I said it was actually one of my designs, I felt really proud because people were like, whoa, no way. And yeah, it just felt really good. I just love the floral design on it and the quote around the bottom, be a wildflower, bloom in unexpected places. And this also comes with a reusable straw, so I put the boxed up tumbler and the straw inside the package and got it all ready to send. So thank you Faye so much. And then the last one I wanted to show you is this order from Carolyn. Carolyn actually ordered one of the Wild and Free pencil cases. I only have 3 of these left now, and it has the Wild and Free design on both sides. They also ordered one of the enamel pins, a Wild and Free sticker, and then after I wrapped those up, I also grabbed one of the hanging decorations because they also ordered one of these. The mini art prints I gave out a lot at Stationery Fest, so I don't have loads of this design left, and then I'll be coming up with a new design for the next collectible print. So if you want to grab one, make sure you get your order in before they run out, and I'll pop it in for free. And thank you to Caroline and to everyone else who placed an order over the weekend. Hi everyone, it is Tuesday and I can't believe it's been a week since I started this vlog and I went off on my trip to London. What a week it has been. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the launch. I know I did talk about it a little bit in the voiceover, however, it bears repeating. Thank you so much for your orders, your support with the Wildflower collection. It really does mean the world to me, and I'm just over the moon. I think, if memory is serving me correctly, that I got 32 orders over the weekend when I launched it, which I'm really happy with, especially because as well, some people that are regular customers of mine were at Stationery Fest and got the chance to buy stuff there. So kind of like combining the two. I'm super happy. And I think that's more orders than I got in my last launch. And I always think, like, for some people, that number might be high, and for some people that might be low, and they might think, is that it? Is that all you got? But I think you can only compare to like where you are on your own business journey. And for me, if I get more orders than the previous time, or like a bigger sale amount than the previous time, I've improved, and I'm proud of that. So I'm really happy. And I also remind myself with launches that this is just the start. So it's one weekend. I'm going to continue to get sales for these items, hopefully, and they're not with my stockist yet, they're not up on the wholesale website. I need to keep using my email marketing, social media, all of the things, because earlier on in my business journey I was very guilty of doing one collection and then launching it and then saying tick, done, on to the next one, and barely mentioning it again. And I'm really trying to get into the habit of regularly posting about my products, both the most recent collection I've launched and current existing products that are just part of my product offering. So email marketing is one that I'm going to be focusing on to do that, and it was absolutely great to meet with OmniSend and just get some tips on things I could improve to try and get more sales through email marketing. And that's something that I'm going to be focusing on and kind of implementing things and letting you know whether or not they've worked. So I will report back in a future vlog about that. But that was a great opportunity. It was great to meet Millie from Prints by Millie. We had my mum in for her first ever day. I got a new employee this week. We launched a whole product collection, and I made some macarons. It's just been a wild week, a crazy week, a busy week, and a lovely week. And I really hope you enjoyed coming along with me for it and seeing what sometimes a very varied week in the life of a small business owner looks like. Next week, I'll be bringing you something different, because I will be bringing you a vlog on putting together my biggest wholesale order that was like nearly 6,000 items. And so I will be showing you the process of what that was like to get that all together. So if you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed, because I bring out studio vlogs every single week showing behind the scenes of running my small business, and also tips and tricks videos and tutorials and things like that. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe and like the video, because it is really helping to push these videos out to other people who'd like to see them too. So I'm really, really grateful when you do that, and for your lovely comments. So speaking of comments, if you got to the end of this week's vlog, could you comment a cake in tribute to the macaron making, which I know is not technically a cake, but there isn't a macaron emoji, and to celebrate launching the wildflower collection. So we'll have a cake emoji, and if I see them in the comments, I will know that you were with me right to the end. I love seeing those comments and finding out what you think about the vlog, so thank you so much. And I will see you next week for the next video. So until then, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye everyone!